Hi, I'm Ruben, the owner of Touchdown Tech. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to get privacy policy and other legal documents for your website. And I guess the first question is, why do you even need these documents on your website? And it really is just to protect yourself and your content. There's different ways to do this. The hard way is to write these by hand, write a privacy policy, a terms of service policy, a cookie policy, an acceptable use policy. Write these out by hand or hire a lawyer to do it and spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Thankfully, there is an easy way to do this. And I use getterms.io. I do this for every website that I build, and it's just part of the cost of building the website. It's not free, but compared to the time it takes, it's definitely worth it. So go to getterms.io, and then I always get the comprehensive pack, which is $49. And depending if this is for an e-commerce website, you can click over here and you can choose e-commerce, and then the documents change a little bit. But yeah, for most websites, you can just leave it on the website here and click on the comprehensive pack. So click on it. You'll need to write in your address. And I have a sample company that we're going to be doing this for. And it's called touchdownlawncare.com is the address, the company or website name, Touchdown Lawn Care. And then the location, you can do a state or country. So we are in Indiana. And then your email. So use the email for your company. And if you're doing this for a client, you can use your own email address. This is where the receipt will get emailed to and where copies of these policies will go to. So I'm just going to use my typical email for clients. And then we start scrolling down here and get to the different options. So my website logs browser statistics and user behavior. Yes, most of these will end up checking. So we'll just kind of go through these pretty quick. My website collects device data. Yes. And then you can check all these different ones. I usually am quick to just check options, even if it's maybe not applicable right now, but it might be in the future. So just go and check all those things. And you can sometimes I even check other, just to kind of cover yourself even more. So my website collects personal information. Yes, we collect name. Yes. All these things here. And why are you using it for? Just go through and check all the things that you might be using it for. Recruiting, I usually don't use that unless your website is specific about recruiting people. Yes, record keeping, compliance, all this stuff here. Processing payments, usually contacting users, advertising, granting access to the website. Most of these things will end up checking. And just be safe, I'm going to check this one too. There's no harm in checking extra boxes. My website collects sensitive information. All right. So do we collect racial or ethnic origin? Possibly. Religion, possibly. Yeah, we just go through here and just check all this stuff here. My website uses third-party services. Yep. And for this one here, I would for sure add the other as well and just leave it blank, because you never know when you might use a different analytics tracking software. And so this here is one as well. I would just check other for opt-in email service and advertising. We'll just say other here as well. My website uses cookies. Yes. All those. Charge ages under. So this one here, don't check this unless it actually does apply to your website. My website targets children under the age of 13. My website accepts and or publishes user-generated content. So if you have reviews on your website, then you definitely need to check that. Users can download the personal information they have shared through my website. So if you don't know if this is possible or not, don't check this one. If users request it, I commit to deleting their personal data within a certain time period. I would check that, and I would usually make it 30 days. Data footprint, so what countries is stored in. For us, it's in the United States. And acceptable use policy. Yep, let's add that as well. All right, so the privacy contact name. So put your name in here as the company owner, or if you have someone dedicated to handling requests that might come in for deleting someone's personal information, here's where you'd put that person's name in. And then if they have a contact method, so put in that. I wouldn't do email or phone. I would do the contact form. And then down here, I don't really care about the California Consumer Privacy Act. I'm not going to check that, or the EU or Australia. And then I do understand their terms of service, and I'm not going to check this either. So it's $49, and it probably took more than 2 minutes. It probably took about 5 minutes, but compared to it taking hours of writing this and not being sure if you got it right or not. You pay with card. And then if you previously, if they recognize your email address, you'll get a text message from them with your verification code. And now here you have your privacy policy, your terms of service, your cookie policy, and your acceptable use policy. And you can very easily, you can go and copy this to your website pages. I have another video that shows how to add this to your website and where I would put it on your website. So you can check out that video. Link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this delivered to your inbox, go to touchdowntech.com/subscribe, and I'll email you with new updates and helpful tips on growing your business with online marketing. Thank you for watching.